Hello there everyone on YouTube. Hi people on the stream. So basically this is my streaming session that I'm doing regarding the Rohan campaign. I'm going to try and streamline this campaign as much as possible. Right now I'm actually setting up my timer so that I don't go overboard. Most of these episodes will be like 30 minutes long. I'm going to increase them a little bit so that I get to focus a little bit more on the action.
Orders, my lord.
Right now I'm going for extra units here on Isengard, a couple more horsemen,
Yes, my
and
lord.
getting this army over there, as
Your
well as
orders,
trying
my
to
lord.
defend with these armies against Dunland. The reason why I haven't gone and conquered Dunland is because Enedwaith is actually bringing a lot of men, and right now we also have Mordor going, a little bit overboard with us. So I have to clear Enedwaith as fast as possible. My thinking first was going through this area, but I wasn't aware that they controlled even this town. I thought they might have City Hour and this one, but not everything until Settled. So that was a pain. If I hadn't known about it, I would just defend Carras and take over the north, because that would feel much better. Right now, what I feel is that I just want to group up and make sure that I have a couple of armies in order to attack. That'll be it. So right now, I feel like I can't defend Carras. I'm going to leave some farmhand pikemen there. And the rest of the units, I'm just going to move them against this captain. Now, what do they have? River Archers, Greyfield Raiders, Foresters, and River Swordsmen. This is... Twitch is crushing my net. Apologies for that. I will watch on YouTube. Sorry, bye. Bye, Bart. Don't worry. Please make sure that whenever you watch this on YouTube, make sure you comment a little bit on anything, guys, if there's any questions on anything. All right, dude. See ya. Thanks for coming by. So basically, this is going to be a battle to, advance into them, just to avoid the mass casualties. Since they have a lot of missiles, it's going to be different. Oh, there's someone over there. Usually there's no one over there. All right. All right. Let's see what we can do. So start deployment. Now, I do have some archers, so I'm pretty sure I should be going for them. Now, no particular, formation here. Just the basic situation is that I'm going to use my Earlings, my Rohan bodyguards, to own them a little bit. Now, that's not all of them. That's because they are hiding. I could get the higher ground, or I could get over here to deny shield advantage. And I think denying shield advantage is actually the best situation. So since they don't have any cavalry, doing like this with the archers on the side feels better. And I'll have my own cavalry covering them. So let's go for it. He's sending the foresters there. Actually, I should have my own cavalry going in. Yeah, no need to go straight there up. I'm gonna go over here. Yep, and I'm gonna go over here like that. There we go. My Rohan bodyguards, let's go over there. There's the Greyfield Raiders. Now, they are going to give me a lot of trouble. And these archers, I really want them to hit the Greyfield Raiders. I want to see what I can do. These are actually hitting my own archers? I believe so. Right, so right now there's some Greyfield Raiders there. I think I can get my riders to jump on their units. Let's attack those. And let's make sure that that's actually the River Archers there. So, thinking on this, he's going to take a little bit of casualties there. Or some casualties there. And my charge, this guy is going to do most of the damage. But I still have to be careful with him. All that I want is for them to hinder the Greyfield Raiders until they're attacked by the swordsmen. It should be right now. I can retreat now and be fine. Let's attack the swordsman. Let's attack the Greyfield Raiders there. There we go. So these guys are now matched there. It's fine. And I'm gonna keep going for his foresters there. Militia against the swordsman there, that's never a good idea. Let's attack those Greyfolds and let's see what I can do here. Oh, a couple of charges on these foresters should deal with them. You see that they get like 40 to 30 casualties every single time. Right, I think I can go for those river archers. Over here we are engaging perfectly. Yeah, I don't have a lot of cavalry, which would be the necessary unit to deal with these guys. But, you know, kind of strange that with Rohan, I don't have enough cavalry. But oh well, that's because it's quite expensive actually. Right, so now the Greyfoot Raiders, they are going to send their missiles against me. Actually didn't. I don't know if I can cause the River Swordsmen to flee. But if I can cause them to flee just by my presence there, then it's good. I think my Earling Archers should attack there. And this guy is just going to go over here. Right, we are attacking the River Archers. And the River Swordsmen are getting destroyed. Let's go for the Greyfoot Raiders there. So one unit of Earling Archers is destroying that. And my Earlingers are going straight for the River Swordsman, making sure that they do not overcome everything. So, as you've seen, the idea here for me is just to make sure that he doesn't get, you know, a proper attack stance, let's say, that he doesn't get to pepper me down with missiles. They're getting, you know, a little bit wary from the fight. Right now, I think I can move these guys away. Yeah, and these Earling Archers, I don't mind taking some losses, actually, because that's those are the units that I can actually do something about. Yeah, they're getting some trouble. So where are my... Okay, so my riders are destroying these foresters. That is good. Let me attack this River Archer. That's the worst unit. These are 3 units. Even if he sends all the missiles, he's gonna die, so that's fine. Yeah, and he's already engaged into the attack, so that's fine. Send this militia here. Let's try to send them in. So there's the Earlingers attacking his River Archers. Go for it, boys. He is causing a lot of damage. I should have put these guys on loose. Usually I'm not that... I really don't like the loose formation because when you start doing that, when you start putting them on loose formation, they will still get a couple of casualties. They won't attack immediately. It just makes them a little bit like defenseless for like 10 seconds before, you know, they still have to split up and then they have to launch some missiles. Usually that's not as good. Let me send these guys away over here because he's wrecking them actually. Oh well. Now my bodyguard is doing fine. Over here we're also kind of doing fine. What else can I do? Those are Greyfoot Raiders. Let's attack here. So far, how many men have I lost? 17%. That's fine. I wish I had at least one more unit of cavalry. Come on, archers. Do some damage against these Greyfolds. They're actually missing quite a lot. Yep. So they're taking the River Archers.
The enemy general flees like the coward he
Yeah,
is.
that'll be the River Archers, I believe.
Break the spirit of his army.
That's why they were hanging on so fun. Yeah. So right now, those units might get killed. So I got a charge over there on the Greyfoot Raiders. There's just some Earling Swordsmen charging them. So let's put this on ×2. Can check on the minimap. I think everything is fine. These guys are engaged. This guy's already a 3-star general. Let's go for it. Right. Oh, they're gonna back away after a couple of charges. Maybe one more charge. Come on. Let's go for it. Another charge. And that will do it, I believe. So how are these guys? They're doing some damage. Here we go. These guys are pursuing them now. Let's go times 6. Where are the other ones? Oh, hi there, dudes. Let's pursue them. Where are they? They crushed them? Good. So now you're actually gonna go over there. That's Greyfold Raiders. Let's go for them. You gotta stop. I don't want you to fire. Alright. And everyone has fled. Right? Where's the Greyfold Raiders? Still over here, but probably they'll flee. Let me see that. Yeah, they're retreating. They're retreating. Good. That was still a victory.
Awed by the victory we have won here today.
So lost 144 men. Look at Hama's casualties. That's awesome. Alright, let's go for it. Now, basically what I really want here is to avoid getting too many casualties on my infantry, because those are the units that will take a little bit longer to replenish. You need a lot of them. You know, the archers are like fine, actually. So the reason to do this retreat is because there's no way I can defend against this effectively. I can defend, but not effectively. Please bear in mind that when playing, guys. It's one thing to say, oh, I can defend this. Yes, it's another different thing to say, strategically, should I defend or not? In this case, no. We have units nearby. All that I have to do is join them. So another foresters, some river elders, which are kind of cool. I always watch these two numbers, 8, 14. Above 10, it's medium. Below 10, it's light. That's how I make calculations in my mind. An attack of 8 is actually quite good. Above 5, everything does a lot of damage. An attack over 10, it's like a specific unit to destroy other units. Like this missile attack, this means that when these guys send that missile, it's going to do a lot of damage. So basically, let's go for it. Again, Hama is going to get some stars here. And right now I'm going to do a little bit of a different idea, since he doesn't have enough, as many troops. I'm going to divide into 2 groups. When you're, you know, it's one of those situations, when you're ahead, just go for it. So I'm going to set these guys on loose. I should have done this on the last one because he had no cavalry. That was a mistake. So here's what I want to do. 2 lines in order to envelop them. Or 2 flanks, let's say, and nothing in the middle. My bodyguard is going to go on the left flank. There we go. Now where is he? He's over there at the front, right? Yeah, there we go. So you guys, you're going to go over here. Group 2, you're going to go over here. Group 3, you're going to go over there. And Hama, you're going to go over there. So let's fasten it up. Basically, this is the general idea. Hit spacebar to be able to see your movements. Alright. Now he is moving probably due to the repositioning of the Rohan bodyguard. He always goes through to the general. You know, unless you have the whole army there, he will always try to redirect between the general and the army. That's why you can kind of cheese the AI, because it's pinpointed to follow against the enemy general. Now, assuming that you would always put your general guarded behind your lines, you know. So I don't have as much range. Don't have as much range as he does. And he's sending the foresters there, so I'm gonna send these guys in. And Hama, he's gonna go on the back. There we go. Now he does have river elders, but that's fine. Yeah, there's the foresters. They're gonna start killing something. There's the river elders. Right now, I think I can put this a little bit. There we go. Now, I don't want to be in a position where he's gonna hit uh, my general with his angry raiders. It's fine if he hits with the foresters. They're not gonna do too much damage. But the raiders are the ones who are gonna do damage. Let's move in. Are my archers able to fire? They are not. So I'm gonna have to move these guys as fast as possible. In range, come on. There we go. See, he's actually trying to reposition all the time. This makes it so he will have to retreat, kinda, at some point. You know, his Angry Raiders are close to my general, but he can't still fight with them. So the swordsmen are going to engage there. Axemen are immediately gonna go. There we go. So now my archers are firing. And I believe the best target is actually these Angry Raiders. I think I'm gonna manage these guys. Yeah, there we go. So my Angry Raiders are now gonna get crushed. This unit is just gonna go here for a full surround. So we're actually attacking his foresters. And right now, let me show you the charge here. So these Angry Raiders immediately lost 70 men, or 60, 70.
Victory will be ours.
Let's use the leadership. And Erling Militia goes over there. Yeah, my archers didn't do too much because, you know, I shouldn't. They already have a forester, so I would lose a little bit more men than by doing this. Right now, I want to charge on those river elders. While I still have somewhat of a flank and an opening, it's really necessary because you're going to see that they are not going to do the same thing with my militia troops there. They're going to lose their charging impetus. Yeah, he wants to pull back. You've heard that that noise. That's him trying to pull back. You can just send these guys in. One of the reasons why I like to send archers in is because they're faster. They're faster than the other men, so they will be able to pursue a little bit. Now, the river elders are now fighting to the death.
Captured the enemy's general.
And we killed the general right there.
Cowardly dog to turn tail and run.
Yeah, they're completely surrounded. You can't even notice who are they because my units are just tagging here. Even the archers are showing up, which is good. So those river elders are destroyed, and the Angry swordsmen as well. You have awfully low amount of horsemen for Rohan. Quite true, but that won't be, you know, throughout the campaign. I'm already going to recruit a little bit more. You kind of need the income from, let's say, 3 factions to support a specific, to specifically support a very heavy or powerful army. Now, in the beginning, I focus on militia troops and the generals. In the mid game, I focus on building up right to the elite game. I often skip the mid base army, let's say. It depends. It depends on the situation. Right now, I'm feeling that I have so many enemies that I have to recruit bad units, which hinder my income and hinder the possibility for me to get better horsemen. This is because I like to showcase on my campaigns. I like to showcase in my campaigns how fast you can do things, and as well how you can deal with multiple situations on the least amount of time, on the least time possible. Is that right? Something like that. Bart Fitzgerald says, having light medium cavalry is good for killing archers and getting prisoners when the enemy routs, I think. Yes, but I wanted to avoid using too many light cavalry because at some point you'll only be replenishing those, and usually what I notice is that the effect that you get is not as great. As you can see here, this is an army that could flee. You know, I have 1 unit of cavalry. Just envelop them. Just make sure that you have units that are overall better. For instance, this is an army that can attack a small settlement and win it. With cavalry, you can't do that as effectively. For me, cavalry is the backbone for winning a big battle. Like, he has 20 units, I have 20 units.
Be awed by the victory we have won here.
That's where I see it, you know. One situation that I could be doing here is just to get 1 unit of scouts on each army, but I'm really just now getting enough money to support even the units that I build up. Like, as soon as I take the units, I'm gonna show you. As soon as I take the units from this garrison, I'll have no money. Look at that. I'm gonna show you that. Well, not on this turn, because they can't move actually, but on the next turn I'm going to show you. So,
Your will, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
I'm actually another thing due to the cavalry. Infantry is the unit. Actually, archers are the units that you usually lose the less because you cover them. Infantry are the units that you lose somewhat. On big battles, you're going to lose infantry. On small battles, almost nothing. Cavalry is actually the type of unit that you will always get losses. Always, no matter how powerful they are, you will always get some losses. So you'll have to be constantly replenishing them. That's something to bear in mind when playing, guys.
My lord.
Yes, your orders, my lord.
Can anyone move there? No.
My lord.
Only the cavalry could.
Yes, your orders, my lord.
But I wouldn't need that.
My lord.
Right now, what I'm fearing is like moving over here. You know, having to move and defend everything.
It will be
This
an
guy
honor
can reach city
defeating
3 hour in a couple of turns. But at least what I'll be doing is getting a lot of destruction and getting better troops in the meantime. Hey, I got some more money. You see, I can recruit those horsemen. I'm already recruiting some more horsemen. But I feel like I'm going to need infantry very soon. So I'm not building the infantry right now. Oh, hang on a second. How much to retrain this guy? 518 coins. Let me see if I have an agent.
My lord.
Can do something.
Yes, without question. Yes.
No, not a lot.
Question. Yes.
Not a lot. How about
Yes,
this
my
guy?
lord.
I think I've already talked to
You have a
these guys
proposition?
and gave them my maps. Can't remember. I believe so. So they won't give me anything. Or will they?
It seems
Oh,
like they
that's
will.
good. Oh, did I pay them? I don't know. Hang on. No, see? They're already retraining. That was good. That was good. Thank you, dude. You got the money
Your
to
orders.
retrain those horsemen.
Without question.
That was
I
his
shall
quest.
continue
And he
tomorrow.
succeeded. So anything else?
My
No.
lord.
I'm so slow sometimes on spending the turns. So let's go for the next turn. Probably in a couple of minutes I'll end up the episode for YouTube. By the way, Bart, I sometimes ramble a lot. I totally agree with you, but I'm thinking on behalf of the current campaign and the current status. I can't field as much cavalry as I would like to. My optimal army, I believe, it's kind of some, let's say, half cavalry units on each army. Oh, is there an invasion being called against me? Tell me it's not against me. Okay, so this is a good guy, basically,
My lord.
and he's in a good position. That's awesome. Yeah, they declared an invasion against me again. Edoras again. So right now, see, really need to cover Edoras. I've shown you how it can be done.
I'm gonna stick you.
Oh, Uruk halberds and Uruks. This is going to be difficult. That's not going to be an easy battle, as we've seen. So I keep having to recruit units as well. It's amazing how he got another invasion so fast, actually.
Yes, my lord.
Well, right now I do have some more units here. I do have this. I do have recruitment here. I can recruit these units. The Hurling Swordsmen can be recruited here. Yes, so they are going to be replenished. Same as these guys. And the Riddermark skirmishers, can I recruit them here? I can, but I actually don't have enough, so they won't get replenished. That's a big situation there. Now, instead of doing that, what can I do? I believe recruiting one unit is much better than anything. Yeah, some more Rohan riders. That'll be 2 turns. I don't know if they will reach there, though. So maybe I should go for some Earling archers. How many archers do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 overall. Now, I really need some infantry. Or some cavalry, actually. Can I recruit anything? Scouts? You see, I wouldn't like scouts here. Let's just recruit an infantry unit. At least it will get recruited for in time to fight
Have a
this guy.
taste of my blade.
Well, if it is. I don't know. I don't know if it will be recruited. You can see that I'm losing the money that I wanted. Let me check the diplomats once more.
Yes, my lord. Yes.
Oh, these are the mountain orcs.
Trustworthy foe, what lies do you bring us?
And I can't go for ceasefire. That's because they are actually attacking me. But oh well. Can you give him money for my maps?
Your plans
Yep.
seem that is
They
all.
always give me
Yes,
some money
my
for
lord.
my maps.
Without question. Your order.
And this guy might be able
As
to
you
talk
wish.
to
Without
the
question.
elves. Oh, that's Khazad-dûm. Right.
Impossible. Yes.
Very well. Let's see the overall situation. Who declared the crusade? Yeah, they declared, but I don't know who declared. Let me check my diplomacy and see who is declaring. Everyone, basically. So Umbar is at war with me. Khan is at war. Half of the army, that is a huge amount of them. I usually go with 6 archers, 3 cavalry, the general, and then mostly heavy infantry if I can. Yeah, that's basically what I already have, let's say, or what I'm using
orders,
here.
my lord.
Basically, you know, it's already it lacks replenishment and lacks reinforcements, but that's what I usually go for. However, I'm gonna try to fit in the Rohan theme and field a little bit more cavalry. Man, I wish I had declared peace with Dunland. And I actually wish I hadn't conquered that.
Your will, my
Because I'm gonna need all these units to go down. I think if I lose Dan Larak, but I conquer Alkford, it's much better for me. And you can see that he didn't do anything there. So what I want is to spot.
Approaching.
There's a couple of armies here.
Approaching.
And let me spot
quietly.
where his
Approaching.
armies
quietly.
went. It seems like
Yes,
he
my lord.
retreated there. So that's good for me. That means that I might be able to concentrate less on this army. Yeah, that's 2 armies from him.
Your orders, my lord.
So let's see.
Yes, my lord.
Let me concentrate a little bit.
orders.
So this is a full army, and it can immediately go to Alkford.
Your orders, my lord.
Yes,
Let me build a watchtower.
this tower will. Your will, my lord. By your command, with honor.
There we go.
Making camp here.
Hey, can reach actually on the
Shall
next turn,
engage.
which is perfect. I can't recruit there. 6,000 will suffice to fill the Rohan role. Yeah, 6,000 man.
Orders.
Now I can actually get this guy over there, which
Yes,
means
my
an
lord.
extra cavalry unit.
My
Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So that's 1 army.
Your orders.
Yeah,
my
if I field this guy here, I can take advantage that he's not moving against City Tower and go against Alkford. And if I own Alkford, pretty much that'll be it. I think this is also from the Enedwaith. Yeah. I think that's good. I think that's generally the best idea. I don't like striking in the middle, but at this point it's mostly about getting his armies killed. At the same time, I'm considering, due to the reinforcements on the other side, I'm considering that the next reinforcements won't go there. They will go instead here to Altburg. Because I'm pretty sure that I can destroy
I'm
this.
gonna stick you.
I really needed a spy here. But I'm pretty sure I can destroy it, but wouldn't be the best situation. Right now, I need these guys on Altburg. So who is going to get away from there? Well, I don't know if I can retrain these guys. So I'm gonna do the opposite idea. Actually gonna try and train these 3 units, you know, but instead I'm gonna move these guys away because I'm pretty sure that I can't retrain them if he's trying to move there. So,
Yes. We'll make camp here.
because if as soon as he
By your command.
surrounds me, I won't be able to send
Have a
those
taste
units
of my
in, you
blade.
know. Even though those are Uruk halberds, you know, charge, successful charge should do the trick there. And Edras
Yes,
should
my lord.
even send this guy. He can't join in. Look at there. There's a little bit of red there hinting so that he can't join in. Can this guy
Your
reach?
orders,
No,
my
he
lord.
can't. Well, that's all fine. That's fine. Hornborg, do I have any units? No. So I'm thinking, yeah, moving this
Yes,
army
my lord.
over there. Actually, I'm going to stop here. So you guys, I'm going to move over there.
As you wish.
Your orders, my lord.
This is just to avoid a little bit of upkeep, because I am starving for upkeep there.
Your will,
This
my
is the
lord.
biggest issue that you have with these
By your
units,
command.
is that you have a lot of
March to
upkeep,
exhaustion,
and I have a lot of
continuing
armies
later.
to field.
Yes, my lord.
So
Your
yeah,
orders, my
considering
lord.
moving this guy, I'm
With
gonna be
honor.
starving with money, guys. I'm gonna be starving with money. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of archers. And what I lack is actually infantry,
my
as you
lord.
can see there,
Orders.
and some cavalry. So this is archers and some infantry.
Orders.
So I can send a unit of infantry
Yes,
there.
my lord.
And what I'm lacking is
Your will,
infantry.
my
So
lord.
let me move them over
By your
there.
command. Joining
And
forces
another
in-
cavalry,
Your
I
orders,
could
my
add
lord.
this guy.
Yes, my lord. Your
There we go,
orders,
and
my lord.
Hama is just going to go back. I think maybe Hama can actually go and defend City Hour. I don't know if it has enough men,
Yes, my lord.
but this feels much better. Right, guys, for YouTube, that'll be it. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye. Cheers.